In this video we're going to do a quick unboxing and first impressions review of Figma 640 Scarlet from NIKKE Goddess of Victory. After seeing Alice, I was very much excited for this one, and I can tell you she's very nice. Although I gotta say, it is probably possible to break her in like 10 different places, so I would be very careful with her when you are handling her. Definitely not a toy. If you pre-ordered through the Good Smile site, then there is a bonus face as well, so we'll take a look at that in a bit. That said, if you like NIKKE, if you like Scarlet, if you're careful with her, I'm sure she'll be great. She's got very comprehensive instructions, so here they are. I guess it's mainly because she has a lot of stand stuff to deal with. Out of the box there's just one tray, and there's some stand stuff and hand stuff, I think, strapped to the back. Otherwise, here she is, getting her out of the tray. She is quite well protected with a lot of plastic bits. When removing them, just to take care of course. Here's a quick look at her as the front. A little close-up. Here are the sides. The back. And the rest of her. Here's a little look at her sword. Looks pretty good, I guess. Would of course be careful with this because it's quite long and not quite sure how sturdy it'll be. Here's a little look at her hat, which it's interesting because you can't just plug it into her head, which I guess is a good thing as well because it's pretty big and she probably won't be able to stand up or anything. She'll have like neck problems. So there is a bunch of stand stuff, which I guess we'll just take a look at in the main review when I get around to that. But essentially just plug it into the stand and it just kind of floats above her head. For the sheath as well, you can't actually put the sword inside, which is a little bit unfortunate. However, I guess it makes it a bit easy to make and keeps it sturdier. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, there is a separate little handle which you can kind of emulate her just pulling it out of the sheath, which I guess it's good enough, right? She's got a little sake bottle. And a little cup. Be careful, wouldn't want to lose these. So at the back there is the stand stuff. Probably should have closed the tray before I ripped them off, but I guess it works. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff which I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to figure out once you take a look at the instructions. So it was actually a bit hard taking the front hair and the face off for the first time, so be careful, just wiggle it off. It probably won't take more than half an hour. I may or may not be exaggerating. Otherwise, she has 3 faces by default. Normal face. Her little silly, embarrassed kind of drunken face. I can't remember what this face is for, but it's cute. We've got a in battle kind of face. And then for the bonus, she does have a kind of, I guess this is the actual drunken face. So yeah, only through the Good Smile site. This is kind of what she looks like with the hat and stuff. Her waist belty sashes and whatever you want to call them can also come off. So just rip her off at the torso, which doesn't sound very good, just be careful with it, and then you can just remove it. Otherwise, for size, she actually scales really well with the other girlies, so here she is next to Figma Alice, Hyperbody Modernia, Snail Shell Modernia, Figma Samurai, Marianne, and Unkval. But do let me know your thoughts of her. Are you gonna grab her? Do you already have her? Please look forward to the full review as well in a soon TM. And for this release, because there's gonna be a second batch release next year, I think she is still available on HobbyLink for the in-stock version, so she will ship right away if you want to grab her down below. But anyway, thanks for watching, have a good one, I'll see you again next time.